Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. And you probably guessed it, for today we are reviewing Megamind, the first original film that came out 14 years ago. And yeah, I know it's weird since I'm not really reviewing the Megamind, the sequel to it, but I'll tell you how I feel about it in a little bit. But since that movie is out and I haven't really done a Megamind movie review, might as well do it anyway. So with that, before we start out with this review and the my ratings and how I feel about it, along with the my talk about for the sequel, before I want to get to all that out of the way, here are some spoilers to those who haven't seen Megamind yet. Then first pause me and then go ahead and check it out either on Peacock, which is recently on right now, or some other streaming medias if you're on the near future, or if you own a DVD, then you can go on ahead and watch it from there. Or if you're a leaker sneaker, then go on ahead, because I don't really mind. I know you may have a lot of questions of why am I not doing the Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate one. Well, to be fair, I wasn't really too excited for it in my opinion. But hey, at least it's a great way to bring back Megamind back from the underrated cycle. Yeah, this film was pretty underrated during the days before the memes started to come around. So yeah, it was totally unexpected, but hey, at least it did came back from the dark and back to the spotlight thanks to those memes, right? But all right, you guys ready? Let's get started. So it starts out with Megamind falling from his doom as he was about to explain the story of how it all started as a little spoof from Superman, of course. Megamind was from a dying planet in which he was sent off, but another baby from another planet came in and had the same idea, and they both went to the planet Earth, and baby Megamind, he thought he was going to, well, you know, have a luxurious life, but nope. Metro Man got it. And don't worry about him, he found a perfect home. A perfect home of prisoners. I know it sounds weird, especially for a baby, but there was more to little baby Megamind as he was growing up in that prison. Growing up, he had a huge intellect, well, of course, of his big head, of course. But despite all this, he was the laughingstock because his competitor was the most successful one, even in school, which then Megamind decided to become the bad guy. Sorry. So with that, their rivalry was born, and of course, just like every superhero, the villain always loses. But then, after a couple years later, Megamind was in jail on the same day when the people of Metro City were gathering around to celebrate Metro Man and all the things that he has done. But what you didn't know is that Minion, Minion, of course, kidnapped Roxanne and decided to come up with a new plan to destroy Metro Man for good. So with that, but since Roxanne was getting used to getting captured and being saved by Metro Man all the time, she spilled the beans on Megamind's new base, which was this abandoned observatory. I'm sorry for that. Well, anyway, it turned out to be a trap for Metro Man as he was preparing this very deadly weapon, the Death Ray. But it was warming up and it was taking a little while, so Metro Man tried to escape, but to Megamind's surprise, his weakness is apparently copper. We'll have to see about that. Well, anyway, After the death ray was finished warming up, it shot the observatory and what they thought Metro Man had escaped, which it turned out he didn't survive. And for that, Megamind actually won. Hooray for him, I guess. And the people of Metro City, well, they didn't know what to do because without a hero to protect them, Megamind is free to control Metro City. And of course, after they succeeded on destroying Metro Man and taking over Metro City, they've done a lot of things. Vandalizing art, painting over city hallmarks, and having a supposed pillow fight with bags of cash from the bank. And they are really enjoying themselves. Until a couple hours later, to his own surprise, he is actually suffering the most more than in Metro City because, well, without a hero to stand up to him, what's his purpose now? Luckily enough, when he got the disguise from the Bernard the cleaner guy and decided to use it from his trans watch and dehydrate him so that way he could be the only one there, he tried to, blend in with Roxanne, who was also in there because she felt like that no one could stand up to Megamind. But she told Bernard, hence Megamind, she said that every hero isn't born, that they were made, which gave Megamind the idea. In order for Megamind to keep his purpose, he has to create a new hero. So, he extracted some DNA from the dandruff on Metro Man's cape, and he created a new, it's sort of like a pill thing to give to any kind of heroic a heroic person to give to, so that way they can have the powers of Metro Man, and he could train him, so that way they can have a battle like the good old days, right? Well, that moment came to an end when Roxanne came in and tried to stand up to Megamind, which he quickly disguised himself as Bernard again to convince her to leave. But Roxanne was just so courageous to try and find him and find out his secret, including the new project that Megamind is working on. But all that fails when Roxanne and Megamind, they both accidentally shoot the little pill thing through the pipes, which hit on Hal Stewart's, Roxanne's cameraman, right on his nose. Man, that was a big ouch. But luckily enough, they managed to run away from the brain bots just in time before, Roxanne told Bernard, hence Megamind, to self-destruct the base, which he is really sorry for nearly blowing up his children, though. How could you? You were their daddy. Sorry about that. Anyway, after realizing that the pill was launched on Hal Stewart's face, this gave Megamind the chance to train him once he gained the powers, in which he did, and so on. Megamind went off with another disguise, as inspired from Jor-El from the Superman comics, to inspire him to become the new hero of Metrocity. Wait, Metrocity? I meant to say Metro City, to, stand up to Megamind. And so, Megamind in his space disguise and Minion in his space stepmom disguise were training Hal to become a new hero and teach him the basics of how he can do anything, like flying and his laser and, most of the same powers as Metro Man, also of course Superman, can do. And so he got the uniform and got the name of Titan. The other kind, not the one that's kind of tight. But as he declared that he will battle Megamind on the next day for showing that he is the new hero, went a little overboard as he forces Roxanne to have a little date with him, because every time if a hero would save a girl, they would like her. You know, sort of like that. But Roxanne was a little worried at first, because when she discovered that Megamind was creating a new hero, and it was Hal, her cameraman, but he refuses that name because he now calls himself Titan. She rejects her, that she wants to help her, which made Titan feel very, very upset and just flew off for no reason. Meanwhile, during the times in between when Megamind was training Titan, Megamind was in his disguise as Bernard, was actually going on some few dates with Roxanne, because as it turns out, Roxanne wasn't really into Metro Man, and that gave a chance to Megamind to go on a date with her. But during the one date time, Roxanne accidentally revealed Megamind's disguise, and with that, she is still pretty disgusted of all the bad things that Megamind has done, and with that, she dumped him. And was Megamind going to cry about it? Nope. He decided to carry on with his the one thing that he's being good at, being evil. And so Megamind brought out his new suit, the Black Mamba, and a very powerful battle mech to battle the new hero, Titan. However, he was waiting for him, but never came, so Megamind stormed into his apartment and tried to convince him to have their battle, but he also discovered something. Titan has started stealing. That even surprised him, because he was supposed to be a good guy, but nope. It turns out ever since Roxanne rejected him, he started a new life of villainy and even asked Megamind to team up with him, but Megamind refuses. So with that, the only way to make him battle him is to spill the beans. He told him that he was the space dad and he was Bernard, the man who was dating Roxanne. And boy, let me tell you, Titan was not happy about this. So with that, they went off into their battle. And while Megamind was at the near defeat, he thought he was going to get the usual, well, you know, bring the bad guy to justice. Titan was actually going to kill him. And this made Megamind the biggest realization ever. Megamind didn't create a hero. He created a villain. He tried everything to stop him, even using the one thing that he thought it was Metro Man's weakness, copper. But to him, copper didn't affect Titan, so with that, he has no other choice. Megamind needed help, so we went to Roxanne because she knew a lot more of Metro Man than he did, and so Roxanne took Megamind to the supposed base, which turned out to be the old school that they went to when they were kids, and so they went inside to find something that they can use to stop Titan, like some kind of weakness or something, but they discovered something big. Metro Man is actually alive. Wow. Well, as it turns out, Metro Man actually faked his death because after all the times that he was being a hero, he felt like he wanted to do something else, like try some new things other than saving the world a bunch of times. But he can't just quit, so that's when he got the idea to fake his death by pretending that copper was his weakness. and using a nursing prop skeleton to, pretend that it was him so that way he can escape the custody of being a superhero and live out a new life as a musician? Oh man, that's weird. Well, anyway, Megamind and Roxanne tried to convince that they need their help to stop Titan, but he can't anymore, that he is done with this superhero stuff, and he told him that he could be the one to stand up to him. However, Megamind didn't felt it, and because, well, after all the things that he has done, he doesn't feel heroic and decided to turn himself in. But courageous Roxanne tried to convince him to stop and try seeing to the bright side. But as it turns out, Titan was too irredeemable, and to get revenge on her for breaking his heart, he captures Roxanne and orders Megamind to come save her and finish off what they started. So with that, Megamind tried to convince him that if they release him and Megamind doesn't stop him, all of Metro City would be destroyed. But luckily enough, Minion managed to get Megamind out of jail again, and so the final battle begins as Megamind was keeping him occupied enough to get Roxanne out, but Titan ripped a huge building off and threw it at them. Luckily enough, Megamind managed to throw Roxanne away, only to get impaled. Ugh, that wasn't that pretty. But a miracle happened. Metro Man came in and saved the day and managed to chase off Titan, but as it turns out, Minion was the one who got impaled, and Metro Man was actually Megamind in disguise to scare her off Titan. But since of Megamind's spelling grammar of saying Metro City, Metrocity, Titan came back, and so the real final battle begins. But as of Titan being the same powers as Metro Man, he is still too strong for Megamind to defeat until, thanks to Roxanne, she told him that the invisible car was there. Well, the same car that he left during the night that Roxanne dumped him. He managed to get there in time to get the little nozzle out, but as Minion designed it, it was warming up. This causes Titan to grab him and throw him up to the air to his punishing death. And that's where it all started. But Megamind was not determined to give up, as he had his old tricks and his old toys to save him just in time to dehydrate himself to cushion the fall to the fountain, in which he came back and confronting Titan and extracted the power source away from Titan. And so, without the powers, Titan was back to Hal Stewart. And so, Megamind was no longer a villain. He is now a well-known hero and given the title of Defender of Metro City. And that's where we end off. Now, it's time for the ratings. So for my honest opinion about this film, to me it's alright. I don't really mind watching this film a lot, but it's sort of like Monsters vs. Aliens, the movie I did last year for the movie review list. There are some few things that I do like and some few that I don't like. Like, for example, I'm not really too fond of the plot of this film. And don't get me wrong, it's a pretty good a villain redemption arc. But yeah, it didn't really felt like a great one in my opinion. Like I said, I have some few mixed feelings about this film, so yeah, it's hard for me to decide if I like this or not. So yeah, I would say it's not a bad movie. It's all right, but there are some few things I don't really like. Like for example, I don't really like the plot too much, and I don't really like most of the characters there. It's just not really the one thing that I would really enjoy a lot. Yeah, so I would give it at least 4 stars because, well, yeah, that's what I said. And now for my honest opinions for the Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate film. Now, don't get me wrong. It was the one thing I did not expect because I wasn't expecting Megamind to become a franchise, because during the time Megamind, the film, it was pretty underrated until the memes came around, and that's when Megamind came back in the spotlight. And with that, it came back with at least 2 more things that's coming out this year, and that was the Megamind sequel film that is only exclusive to Peacock, and the series, which was originally going to be called Guide to Defending Metro City. But hey, Megamind rules makes total sense. And I'll do a little review on Megamind rules a little bit if you haven't seen my announcement. I'm going to tell you about my honest opinion about Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate. So, I know it's not really everyone's favorite because of a lot of things, especially with the animation. And I can see that everyone's not a big fan of the animation. Well, to me, the animation looks exactly like, well, the Dragon's Nine Realms films TV show and the Crew's Family Tree. Yeah, that's what the animation looks like to me. So yeah, it's sort of like a one of those Disney sequels that was released on home media. That's what Megamind Rules reminds me of because of well, it's sort of like that. So don't get me wrong that. So I'm not even going to bother doing the Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate movie review because a lot of fans are not too happy with the animations of the film and how it's more likely a direct-to-video sequel, like the Disney ones. Yeah, they haven't done a direct-to-sequel video kind since Joseph and the King of Dreams. That one was more like a prequel more than a sequel to Prince of Egypt. But yeah, I'm not even going to bother doing a review on Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate because I can tell a lot of fans are not too happy about this. Yeah. Well, anyway, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, I'll be doing the Megamind Rules series review coming real soon, tomorrow. Yep. So without further ado, make sure you stay tuned for that. And also, of course, don't forget to subscribe to this channel because I'm on a road to 1,000 subscribers. And I would really appreciate it if you guys subscribe because that would make me very happy. And also, of course, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and share this to your friends on some other media so that way they can experience it some more and to subscribe. And also, of course, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The link's down below on the description. And I'll see you next time, everybody. Bye.
Hey, it's me, BDH, but I'm also known as the Brick Dragon Hero. That video was great, huh, Applex? You said it, BBJ. And if you want to see more of the Brick Dragon Hero videos, all you gotta do is subscribe. Follow Brick Dragon Hero on Instagram. Like for this video. Share this with your friends.
And comment down below what you think of that video.
And don't forget to check out the last video. So thanks for watching and have a brick day. Whoosh.